Chapter 362, Shattering the Void with Just One Hand. Truly awesome. He can even melt a 10,000-year-old iceberg like Yao Yue. He's really a role model for our generation. I heard that Palace Master Yao Yue never gets close to men, as expected of someone who can kill the Sky Demon Cult Saint. Perhaps he knows that he is the reincarnation of an immortal and wants to absorb some immortal essence from them. People were used to gossiping about the affairs between Song Shi and his women. Many people started discussing openly yet secretively. "Why are you calling me husband?" Song Shi was still a little surprised. He did not expect the cold Yao Yue to change so much. Then what should we call them? Perfected immortal? Elder? Yao Yue landed beside Song Shi and tilted her head. Haven't we already become Dao companions? Song Shi understood that this was Yao Yue's way of thinking. She did not think too much about it. He grabbed Yao Yue's hand and hugged her in front of everyone, sticking close to her delicate body as he said, "It's a bit dangerous here. Why don't you go back first and wait for me? I can help you." Yao Yue's eyes were pure and bright. "I'm at the soul transformation realm now, so I can be of some use." Song Shi thought of the Sky Demon Saint who might be coming and shook his head. "Your status is special, so it's not suitable for you to get involved in this matter. Help me keep an eye on old Liu and the others. Be good." Yao Yue widened her eyes and looked at Song Shi. With her past status, no one could order her around. Now, for some reason, she couldn't bear to refuse. "Can I stay for a while? I just broke through, so I have to be active." Faced with his sincere gaze, Song Shi's heart softened. "If you're in danger, don't worry about me. Just escape yourself." "Escape? All of you will die today." As soon as he finished speaking, a black crack suddenly appeared in the sky of the Imperial City. The Sky Demon Saint charged out with the Purgatory Demonic Furnace and Demon Venerable Yuhua. "Haha, you didn't expect me to return so quickly, did you?" The Purgatory Demonic Furnace laughed wildly. In comparison, Demon Venerable Yuhua was very quiet, like a dormant poisonous snake. His cold gaze swept across everyone present. "Greetings, Lord Devil Saint." The cultivators of Sky Demon Cult congratulated loudly, and their morale instantly rose. Formation! Emperor Qian stood up and wanted to use the power of the army to resist the Sky Demon Saint with too high a cultivation level. A bunch of ignorant fools. Do you think I'm as weak now as I was that day? The Sky Demon Saint looked down on all living beings as a monstrous demonic light burst forth from beneath his feet. With a ferocious stomp, a mountain-like pressure descended from the sky. Everyone felt their bodies sink. It was as if the sky was collapsing and an unstoppable force was pressing down. Countless cultivators in Great Qian looked up in shock. It was like a black cloud pressing down on the city. That foot seemed to have instantly stepped on everyone's souls. Plop! Semena trembled and knelt down. Then, similar voices rose and fell. The lower one's cultivation level was, the faster they knelt. It was not their fault that their bones were weak, but they really could not resist the terrifying pressure that enveloped the world. This pressure was not only targeted at the body, but also the soul. Not many people could resist it. This was how terrifying the Sky Demon Saint was. He alone could suppress an entire city. Emperor Qian's expression was ugly as he faced the Sky Demon Saint. Previously, when he joined forces with the army, he could still exchange blows with the weak Demon Saint. Now, he knew how big the difference was. Void Refinement Realm and Void Fragmentation Realm experts were said to have transcended the mortal world. Such existences had been extinct since the ancient era. At this moment, just by relying on numbers, he actually did not have the qualifications to threaten the other party. Even if he attacked, he would probably not be able to use even 30% of his strength. For a moment, he could not see any chance of winning, and despair rose in his heart. This time, even the perfected immortal lord could not stop the demon saint who had recovered a portion of his strength. Unless the ancient sword sage was resurrected, no one could do anything to this person. Faced with the fearful gazes of all living beings, the Sky Demon Saint rather enjoyed it. His gaze landed on the black dragon spear as he said coldly, "This spear is not bad." It just so happens that I'm lacking a suitable weapon. I'll use you. He slowly raised his hand and grabbed through the air. A huge demonic claw condensed. It was more than 10,000 feet long. Demonic flames surged and were engraved with circles of demonic patterns. It could be said to be a hand that could hold up the sky. It could even grab and uproot mountains. Roar! The black dragon let out a furious roar. Under the rapid seals of Emperor Qian and the others, the power that erupted had reached its current limit. With a violent intent, it swung its tail in the air and ruthlessly collided with the demonic claw. The two huge black objects caused the world to turn dark. With a honglong sound, the giant dragon and the demonic claws collided. Terrifying sound waves spread in all directions, deafening everyone. Without the activation of the Saint Realm, even if you are a numinous treasure, in front of me, even a dragon will yield. The Sky Demon Saint let out a sinister laugh and grabbed with all his might. The power of the heaven-reaching demon claw skyrocketed, and the black dragon let out a miserable cry. The void around it shattered, and even its dragon body, which had transformed from nomological power, was crushed. The void shattered under the Sky Demon Saint's grab, revealing grayish-black cracks. Emperor Qian and the others were rebounded backwards, and their faces turned pale. They spat out large mouthfuls of blood and became dispirited on the spot. When the Sky Demon Saint retracted his hand, a black spear with dragon patterns had already been caught by him. Although it was trembling and struggling, it could not break free. The three soul transformation cultivators' numinous treasures were not even able to withstand a single blow from the Sky Demon Saint. Furthermore, their only numinous treasure had been snatched away. The expressions of the great Qian cultivators changed. They finally understood how terrifying the Sky Demon Saint was. In ancient times, the Saint Sword Sage paid the price of his life to not kill him and could only seal him. I probably know the reason, Tianjizi sighed. The old master had a sorrowful look on his face. Could it be that the fate of great Qian is really over now that the devil has appeared? The cultivators of the Sky Demon cult, on the other hand, felt their blood boiling as they shouted like crazy, "Sky Demon Saint is mighty! Long live the Demon Saint!" Song Shi had an immortal body and was the calmest present. However, there was still fear in his eyes. He can even shatter the void with one hand. This guy can be considered a void fragmentation martial saint. He's even more terrifying than a void refinement realm soul transformation cultivator. He's quite good. The more he understood, the more he knew that there were still differences even though they were both void realm experts. For example, a body refinement technique that relied on the physical body to shatter the void was far more terrifying than a void refinement realm cultivator who could refine a void. In other words, the Heavenly Devil Saint was stronger than ordinary void refinement realm cultivators. Not to mention that there were no void refinement realm cultivators in the entire boundless continent. Husband, he's so strong. Yao Yue's face turned pale, and she forcefully endured her fear to prevent herself from losing her composure. Spiritual pressure and spatial power. His body is powerful. No one in this world is his match. Except me. Song Shi pulled Yao Yue behind him. His strength has recovered quite a bit. Now, other than those of the same level, not many people are his match. Take advantage of the chaos and leave. I'll hold him back. You don't have to worry about anything. I won't die. With that, he pushed Yao Yue out with his palm. When everyone was forced down by the Sky Demon Saint's aura, he was the first to step out. The sky-piercing shuttle appeared in Song Shi's palm and it instantly lit up. Song Shi walked towards the Sky Demon Saint fearlessly. Old dog, after hiding for so long, you're finally willing to come out. It's funny how you are so pretentious in front of a group of ants. If you have the ability, come and play with me. A frog at the bottom of a well calling himself an immortal? The Sky Demon Saint sneered. A true immortal was a powerful existence that was much stronger than he was at his peak. What right did a nascent soul cultivator have to call himself an immortal? He stabbed the black dragon spear at Song Shi that he had yet to completely subdue. The void shattered, and Song Shi's body was easily pierced through. However, Song Shi had used the sky-piercing shuttle to open a spatial rift. With a transparent body, he spat out blood and mocked, "Old dog, come and kill me. If you can kill me, I'll admit defeat."